Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Charlotte Hornets. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Hornets. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And of course, there's the Magic, far behind in the standings.
I think for the Hornets, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they deliver. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. MP is out there with the mellow ball. Then it's Jarrett Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the power forward. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then there's Sharp. And it's Buckner in a two-guard. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chilliness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Miller outside. Pass the ball. And here's MP. Here's Salon. Allen with a screen on Banchero. Salon, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Wagner outside. Unloads. And it falls all over the rim and in.
That's just a great play by Paolo Banchero. She's the defender closing, knows she's got to get it off in a hurry.
Pass to Miller. Pulls up. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We were talking to coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Ball outside. Pass to Allen. A kick out to Ball. Gets an open look and hits it.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
And Carroll with a screen on Ball. Suggs, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Out to the right wing. Ball surveys the floor. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
Typically, when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Ball finds MP. Here's Salon. Lets the three fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. Here's a look at the shooting guards who have collected the most assists during the last month. MP, number 1.
And he pretty much serves the role of a second point guard when he's out there on the floor. I mean, you can trust him to make good decisions with the ball when it's in his hands.
Yeah, he may be a shooting guard by name, but he is every bit the distributor that some of the league's top point guards are. And he's as unselfish a player as there is at the all-star spot.
Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's MP. The finish. Man, he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw when the better opening was and delivered.
Slugs the pass to Banchero. Inside. Here's Buckner. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Carroll passes to Suggs. Count that bucket. Suggs has got 5.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area navigates his way to a nice finish.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now here's Suggs. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Pass to Sharp. Now Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for them.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And a foul called on MP. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They've got Hayes, and it's Banchero in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And for Charlotte, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Oh, going all the way.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Here's Ferguson. Yet to see a basket. Puts up a 3. And Carroll no good. To the middle. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ferguson. Here's Roddy. It's rebounded by Salon.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Porter finds Ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Counted. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hayes for 3. Drops it the 3. Hayes has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Like you see, Paolo has a team-first mindset. If there's an opportunity to get a teammate involved, he's going to do it.
Outside Porter. Ball outside. Orlando with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. You could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Ferguson, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Robbie. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Pass to Salon. MP with it. Miller on the wing. Back to MP. Over to the wing. Miller outside. And here's MP. He had 25 points in the win against New Orleans.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Here's Ferguson, pounded by Ball. Ferguson, pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero!
You love to see Montero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Miller outside, pass to MP. Here's Salon, fires the three. Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. Salon, he's got 8 points.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Franz Wagner checked in for Chang, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Hayes. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Robbie. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He had 25 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. See if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Watford's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. A 3 from Suggs. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
Pass to MP. Here's Miller. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Ferguson. He's scoreless on the wing. Suggs. Back to Banchero. The Hornets pull it in. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
MP finds Porter. The 3 from Ball. And Charlotte, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Magic trail by 5. From the arc. Not going to go that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Ferguson. Off the mark there with a 3. Hornets leading by 5. MP, the pass to Porter. And a nice finish on the layup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Suggs outside. Can they get it? Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The 3 from Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
And solid mechanics on Vaquero. His motion is consistent whether he's at the top of the key or in the corner.
Pass to Salon. MP outside. Ball outside. Back to MP. Just 4 to shoot. Up top Ball. Shoots. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Pass to Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. There's the 3. No good. That's a 6th miss in 9 tries.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, a little exclamation point. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. And Carroll surveys. Watford with a screen. Let's go with a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Salon. Oh, powered down with both hands.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Ferguson. 8 points in his last time out. Van Carroll the screen. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., probably stretching can help a lot. You're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Despite the fact that he's highly skilled, Paulo Banchero also plays with this relentless energy you love.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for Ball. Here's Daniels. 13 points in the win against New Orleans. MP, the pass to Miller. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Wagner outside. Banchero outside. The big man, Banchero from deep.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Daniels passes to MP. Pass to Salon. Fires from deep. And Charlotte, another 3.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
Banchero outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Brandon Miller.
You can see Paulo Banchero plays with such a high energy level at the offensive end. So determined right there.
He misses the free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And he's good on the second.
And they they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Daniels passes to Wilkins. It's hauled in by the Magic. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Yep, that one goes.
It's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
Here's Wilkins. Orlando making their last shot. Passes along. The three is up. It's rebounded by Buckner. Magic trail by 8. And Carroll left side. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Salone. Here's Wilkins. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Salone. Salone, he's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BL. He played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan, let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Wagner outside. Deep 3. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now the Hornets moving it up. And Salone gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Ferguson. Still no points. Suggs surveys the D. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Slowly building up steam. Had 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Allen, pass to Wilkins. On the wing, NP. Pass to Salone. 5 to shoot. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Magic.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, you can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Daniels. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq. Mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn superstars.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for them. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Charlotte, we've got Jared Allen. Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the power forward. Now here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. Suggs, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball outside. Pass to Allen. On the wing, MP. Ball outside. The three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Magic trail by 12. Suggs, right side. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And Carroll with a screen on ball. Suggs against ball. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Salon. Back to MP. And here's Miller. Ball left side. Here's Salon. He buries it from 3. Salon, he's got 6 in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Banchero outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now to the right wing. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Magic trail by 17. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Number 1, the Hornets.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Banchero outside. To win the cold spell. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Allen Suggs got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Salone. 24 points for him. No good on the 3. Here's Buckner. Pounded by Ball. Suggs outside. And there's a pick. Goes up with a straight. Count it. Suggs has got 13.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Charlotte leading by 15. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Miller outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. 14 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ben Caro outside. Miller pulls it in. Here's Charlotte now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And the shot goes in. And the Hornets lead by 20.
MP showing you he's not afraid to mix it up. Absorbs the contact, no problem.
Pass to Buckner. Buckner on the wing. Lets it fly. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Miller. He's got 14. Gets the 3 to fall.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Suggs the pass to Ben Caro. Here's Buckner, covered by MP. Buckner for 3. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Salon. MP outside. Ball outside. From downtown. Orlando with a rebound. Buckner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Charlotte with it. The Magic making their last shot. Great open look there. Salon, he's got 9 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Suggs. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suggs hits them both. Charlotte leading by 17. Pass to Salon. Miller with it, defended by Wagner. And Charlotte another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Ben Caro. He's got 22.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Miller finds Porter, kicks it out to MP. Now Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ben Caro. Oh, Ben Caro throws it down.
Montero putting the league on notice that he is a big-time problem.
Outside Porter. Back to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Ferguson. No points so far. Carroll outside. And it's Ben Carroll again missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Porter from outside. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Suggs. To the inside. Here's Ben Carroll. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is very difficult with his frame not to foul Paolo Banchero on the interior.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Hornets. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Wilkins. Charlotte, no good that time either. Magic trail by 19. Wagner, the pass to Ferguson. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Wilkins. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. You can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Wagner. 14 points for him. And then Carroll gets it to go.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Charlotte leading by 18. Pass to Salon. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Salon, he's got 11 here in the quarter alone. The Magic shooting a disappointing 38%. And Carroll outside. Kept alive. Suggs outside. Nails it from 3. Suggs has got 18 points in the game.
The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finishing the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Make those jumpers when conceded, Jalen.
Now here's Mitchell. From the top of the key, here's Porter. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Porter's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Ferguson. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Suggs with the bucket.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Porter from outside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wagner outside. We've got 1:55 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Porter. And here's MP. Porter looks it over. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. He's got 12.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. checked in for Paolo and Carroll. Roddy comes in for Wagner. And Hayes is subbed in for Suggs. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Here's Ferguson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got rebound number 8 now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
The first one falls.
Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
And both free throws good for MP.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Ferguson. Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. Looking to win the run. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ferguson. No made baskets yet. Lays it up, banks it in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
MP inside. He's against Hayes. MP no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
MP against Hayes. Here's Ferguson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Jang. That three's off the mark. And so it's Charlotte up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Change it up. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Sharp, then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Buckner in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. Freaks it from distance.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Hornets leading by 22. Pass to MP. Here's Wilkins. Outside Porter. Allen, right side. Outside Porter. To stop the drought. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Buckner. Here's Buckner. Rejected by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. MP outside. Here's Wilkins, defended by Buckner. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. A line change here for Orlando. And you see player trading methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Hey, shot's good. Ball with it. MP outside. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the three off target. Orlando 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
Here's Wilkins. MP left side. Takes the three. Orlando with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
The rebound
Well,
by
that's
Allen.
going to do it.
It's been all
Probably my
Hornets.
worst game all season, but at least we still got the win. Still going to win by 22 despite me having an off night scoring the ball.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked